Welcome to the men's room, to the men's room. We got the answers that you want to know. Let's bring
I don't think I'm gonna get divorced for this one. But I will say, you know, it's going on 3 years that I'll be married, and I'm young. I'm 28, but I'm still learning how to be married. You know, and so I would say that I don't tell my wife everything just yet because I think I'm still growing. Hello, my name is Chris Deputy. I'm a husband and business owner of Dep City Barbershop, and I'm a member of the men's room. And I think it's just a learning stage. I don't know if it's wise for a man to come straight out of the gate, you know, telling his wife, because I understand my wife, and I understand there's some things that I think that if I share with her at the wrong time, she may not receive it the right way, you know, if that makes sense. So I guess I try to use wisdom because at the same time I'm growing, you know, and so I'm learning how to look at myself in the mirror and say, Chris, do you accept this about yourself? So I think until I totally be able to do that, then it's not realistic for me to be totally transparent with her. And she's my wife. You know, maybe somebody may look at that and say, hey, you wasn't ready to get married, but I still disagree with that, you know, because just because I'm married doesn't mean that learning process just stops. You know, it continuously goes on. So
you're not going to tell her everything. For one, women are emotional.
My name is TRAVIAN Smith, born and raised in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm a husband, a father, and a corporate recruiter by trade, and I'm a member of the men's room.
If I receive some feedback that my job is going to get cut September 30th, I may not go home and say, baby, my job's getting cut. For one thing, she's going to go through a panic stage. Okay, well, what, we got to start doing something a little bit different. What we got to cut? What we got to cut? And it's always a stress issue. So those things right there, you got to just discuss, you know, privately with the man above, and just pray when September 30th roll around, some mysterious money to show up out of nowhere, and October 1st, you coming in and reporting to work.
The presumption is that because my wife is my wife, I'm going to tell her everything, is really kind of silly to me, because it's sort of like I'm not even respecting the fact that she may not be able to handle everything that I might be able to do. I'm Kenny Anderson, host and producer of Second Chance, the longest running radio show in Huntsville, Alabama, also president of Maximum Life Enhancement and a member of the men's room. So if I know her as a person, if I know her sensitivities, if I know her flaws, you know, that it seems to me it would behoove me to say, okay, let me find the right timing. Like you said, timing is everything in a relationship. And just having a level of sensitivity to say, you know, there's some things I can put out here, but there are other things, you know, it's just not the time to put it out there. And if the time presents itself, I'm not going to hold secrets now, but if it's the time to put it out there, then I'm going to put it out there.
I don't like to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Now I know she's not going to tell me everything, but don't let me get it secondhand. Especially something that I feel like is vital to the relationship. Good evening. This is Matt Hampton coming from the men's room. And my advice to the ladies is this. On Facebook, don't build expectations that you know most men are not going to be able to live up to. You understand what I'm saying? Or even vital to you.
I agree. You know, I have this little quote that I always, you know, keep in my mind, and it's very dear to just life and relationships, and it's basically just saying that, you know, with communication, there's no misunderstanding. Hi, I'm Robert Doobie Malone. I do business marketing, and I'm a part of the men's room. Miscommunication, there are misunderstandings, and I believe that, you know, if you look at how the world turns today, a lot of things can be resolved if you just talk about it, you know what I'm saying, and it can resolve a lot of things. So I believe communication is key. I believe it's important, and it's how you say it as well. So you can't come to, you know, your lady or your wife and just say, hey, you about to take that off, and, you know, it's how you say it as well.
We can't do that. We can't handle business like that.
If there were no men on this earth, beauty shops and beauty salons would still be in business. If there were no women on this earth, this barbershop would not be open. Men would not care.
Right, because that's how it is.
I'm a poet, okay? I know women are suckers for words. Greetings, my name is Mark Lacey of the Men's Room. And ladies, I want to tell you, there are two things. There's this thing called fantasy, and there's this thing called reality. Please be realistic in your expectations. And now with this thing with social media, if your woman gets bored, and the right man says the right thing at the right time, she's going to be in contemplation.
Come on, Mark.
She's going to be in contemplation, just like Indecent Proposal. Would you cheat on your spouse for $1 million? If you think about it, you already cheated. So just think about it. If you're paying other women compliments, you better be paying your woman compliments too. Because again, if she gets bored, because you know good and well, when things start to get messy in them beauty salons, man, such and such just keep posting me on Facebook and blah, 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 blah. That's not bothering her. She likes it. She's complimenting herself and she wants some other people to know. So again, but you can't control that though. That's right. Because you're a man. I'm not, and forget being politically correct, you are a man.
A man?
You are a man.
He's a man.
The dude that came to your house blessing a couple of weeks ago.
Smashing.
And then she's gonna break it down. She's gonna break it down to you know, I got caught up in the moment, blah, 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 blah. But here's part of the rollout plan. Okay, yes, she got caught up in the moment with that one, but she may not have told you about the other situation. You know about that situation. She might be spoon-feeding.
Yeah.
You can't control guys doing that, but one thing you can control is your foundation.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just gonna say. You can't. You can only do what you can do.
You can do.
And if you handle your business, and she still cheats, then it's on her.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to consider more about settling down and actually, you know, being married because, I mean, God has blessed me with, you know, a job and, you know, money and different things like that and, you know, pretty decent personality. This is Kellen Fields with the Men's Room. If I had to give any advice to women with social media is, don't believe everything that Rob Hill Sr. says and Tony Gaskins. And the little posts that go on Instagram talking about something, oh, I want love, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. It takes real work for a real relationship. So don't ever just throw it away for nothing. You know, and I would love to share, I would love to share all those things with a nice young lady. And I think that I would, you know, be a good father. So the different principles that were given to me, I would love to give those to someone else. So because I don't have that family, or because I don't have any, you know, children of my own, that does make me think a little bit like, all right, Kellen, you might need to slow down a little bit and, you know, look to get married because, I'll be honest, I don't want to have a cane at my son's graduation. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that old daddy. I want to be able to dunk on my son like this and that right there.
Welcome to the